everybody, thanks for joining us for the work week forecast. Sorry this is a little late. Ended up with a quick non-emergency fire call, but kind of needed to go. So doing this a little bit later, but things are looking pretty nice for our week that's coming up. And so just wanted to share or have the forecast here for you, and hope you're enjoying this first week of post-summer, right? It's going to be nice this week. Going to have a bit of a summer feel, especially early in the week. Okay, so if we look at the surface map, we got some interesting stuff going on around the country. First thing, we're just going to make quick notice of this, but it really amazing weather over the Rockies right now. It's been hot, and there's been lots of fires in Colorado. Denver was in the mid-90s yesterday. It's going to snow today in Denver. Not a lot in Denver, but especially just outside the city, a little bit higher up in elevation, they're going to get like a lot of snow, plowable snow. As this crazy, the jet stream is just really pumping some cool air. You can see there's lots of 20s and 30s here over Montana and southern Canada, and that's filtering its way down into Colorado, and this low pressure system is developing. It's going to kind of cut off, and it's going to snow for a lot of the Canadian Rockies. That's not headed in our direction at all, but it is a reminder that we're starting to get towards that time of year where you can go from summer-like feel to not usually winter type feel, but it's certainly to a fall type of feel pretty quickly. This week we're going to be on the summer side. Now we've got this these couple low pressure systems along this basically stationary front that goes to our north, and it looks like if you had to guess, you'd say, boy, it looks like that slug of precipitation is going to be headed in our direction, but it's actually going to slide north of us. And we're going to remain mostly dry this week. And we'll have a little bit of a chance as the front does finally swing through on Thursday night into Friday of some showers, but otherwise we're actually going to be mostly dry, and even that's going to be pretty dry all week. If we look at the satellite picture, excuse me, sorry. If we look at the satellite picture, you can just see this upper level low pressure system, and it's how it's just driving south over the Canadian Rockies. And you can see that all the flow here aloft is from southwest to northeast, and that it mostly wants to drag everything north of us. There is a little bit of a low pressure system here and a little bit of a hybrid tropical system that's trying to spin up across the southeast, but that's not really going to head in our direction either. We may get a few clouds tomorrow from a piece of just a little bit of like the clutter from this as it kind of sweeps north. But for the most part, we're going to be stuck in between these two systems in mostly dry air for the entire week. So let's take a quick look at what that looks like for the work week. Basically, that's the wrong forecast. Wait a second. Sorry. Let me pull up. Sorry about that. Give me 2 seconds here. Screen capture, monitor capture. Okay. Here's our work week forecast, our short work week forecast. You can see that it's going to be mostly sunny for most of the week. Highs are going to be in the 80s, near 80 today, low 80s tomorrow, and upper 70s on Thursday. So kind of a summer feel the next 3 days before the front moves through, and then we really do cool off for Friday when we're in the probably mid 60s. Basically, our only chance of rain comes Thursday afternoon, late in the afternoon or evening with some showers. And it's going to be breezy on Wednesday and Thursday. A lot of southwesterly breeze. A little bit humid, more humid today, but also a little humid on Wednesday and Thursday. Although we're past the midpoint of summer, so that humidity is definitely not as significant as it was before. I do want to take a quick look also at the tropics. So we've got two tropical systems. None of this stuff is any imminent threat to the United States, but the tropics are still quite active. So we're gonna have to we'll just keep an eye on that. We do have our P and R storm already. We're really piling up the amount of storms here over the Atlantic. This is the one piece here. This may develop into a hybrid tropical system over the south, close to approaching the southeast, but it doesn't look like it's going to have time to really develop into anything significant. Mostly just some showers for the southeastern United States. So yeah, that's what the weather is looking like. It's going to be a pretty nice week. Again, sorry that I was a little delayed with this. We will have our work week forecast, our weekend forecast, which comes out Friday for everybody except for the patrons who get to see it early on Thursday. So we'll be back on Thursday for the patrons. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Thank you to my patrons who support the work we do here. And if you want to become a patron, there is a link below in the description. And I thank everybody who keeps watching my forecasts and who's helping out. And yeah, we'll be back, like I said, on Friday with the weekend forecast. Unless you're a patron, you get that on Thursday. Otherwise, have a good first week of kind of post-summer. And if your kids are going back to school or going virtually to school, hope they have a good week. We'll see you soon.